Hello, this is Top Prep Sports Interviews with Sunil Sunder Raj. Tonight, I'm happy to be speaking with Jonathan Manson, a freshman at Franklinton High School in Franklinton, North Carolina, outside linebacker on the Red Rams varsity football team. Once again, Jonathan, thank you for the opportunity, and again, congrats on your success.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, can you talk about playing for the Red Rams varsity football team in 2022? Jonathan, you first were on the JV team and then eventually transitioned to the varsity football squad.
It's amazing to be a Ram. At first, moving up was tough because we were in the playoffs playing against the number 3 team in the state. So that was a little nerve-wracking. It was my first varsity game. So when I moved up, once I got in the game, my nerves calmed down because I got to see that they're not that much bigger and better than us. It's just all nerves. And once I just got going, my nerves, they calmed down.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear. Again, playing multiple positions, middle linebacker, safety, defensive back, tight end, and special teams, multi-dimensional here. Said Jonathan, can you talk about how, just affecting, the game in, again, several different ways? I mean, that had to feel good that the fact that you can contribute, said in those positions.
Yeah, I like to put the team above me. So I'll play wherever the coach needs me to or the team needs me to. So it doesn't matter what I play as long as it helps us win and it just helps us in the long run. But playing multiple positions, it's a little tough because you don't get real good at one position. You have to be good at all of them. But it helps you get playing time as well, though.
Mhm. Talk about training for a season. There's so much that goes into it: strength and conditioning, rest and recovery, nutrition. Just talk about preparing for the 2022 season here, Jonathan.
Well, I do a lot of weight training in school and outside of school. And then after school, we have workouts with our team. We like to do a lot of skills work. So we're not just getting super big and strong. We also have to have agility and speed. And that helps me out. And I've gone to many prospect and skill camps, but and I've trained with a linebacker coach over the summer before and to help me get agility and speed work done.
That's great. Just talk about the head coach. Is said the rest of the coaching staff, how they've helped you. Said here in terms of playing football. They said both on JV and varsity.
But Coach Mo, he's our head coach. He's pushed us. He's my weight training coach. He's helped me get big and strong. He's motivated us, and we just follow his plan, and it's worked to the every time. And then Coach Justice, he was my JV head coach, and he's our offensive coordinator. He helped me a lot because he motivated me, and he just brought a lot of energy to practice. And then Coach Stinson, he's our defensive coordinator. He helps us a lot by helping us run through the plays and tackling. And he just allows us to just be the best who we are. And he just comes with the jokes every time. And he just makes practice entertaining.
It's great. Hey, just talk about in terms of the practices, game day, putting those pads on, wearing that Red Rams jersey. What does that represent to you? What does that mean for you personally here, Jonathan?
Well, Red Rams to me means to be physical and be a student before you are the athlete. You need to be a leader in the classroom before you are a leader on the field. And if you don't have your grades up, then you can't do anything as an athlete. And I think that's just what the Red Rams expect of us.
That's great. Hey, just talk about playing home games at Franklinton High School. There's so much, with high school football, Friday night lights, Saturday afternoons during the fall, just in terms of the overall environment, the ambience, you have the band, the cheerleaders, the home fans, taking that field, rushing onto the field. What is that, I mean, it's gotta be exhilarating just, in terms of playing at home.
It's amazing to see the parents and the students that you go to school with and the parents of your friends and your parents come out to show support. It's an amazing feeling to run out and they're screaming for you and they're calling out your number. It's just an amazing feeling to have people behind you and supporting you.
Yeah. On the flip side, you have the road games as well. I mean, I said I don't know if you had a chance to experience that, but like the fact is that's where you really built that team chemistry and camaraderie. I said just with your teammates. Talk about that. I said that now even here as you prepare for the 2023 season, I'm sure that's something that again just is very exciting, just in terms of going to play, said those road games in almost in a hostile environment, but just the fact that you get to, be on those team buses.
Yeah, the team buses are entertaining. It gives us time to bond with our teammates that we don't usually get time to do. And our parents even come to, and students come out to show support even when they're road games. Even though we might be on the opposing team's field, it still feels like home.
It's great. Okay, you've been invited to several, invite-only football games. I think recently selected to the next level classic football game in December in Alpharetta, Georgia. You visited, I believe, Campbell University football on April 15th, Shenandoah University football in Virginia on April 22nd. In addition, also you're attending, I think, at Duke University, East Carolina University, in a 3-day camp at Clemson in June. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, the fact that you're staying, I said active, you're not taking time off. The fact that you want to really improve on your fundamentals and skills here as you head into again this season, in the fall here, Jonathan.
It's amazing because you can't take no days off because what you're doing another person's doing, and there's always somebody better than you. So you always need to be climbing that hill. So you can't take no days off. It has to be 24/7, 365 days. You can't have no rest. You can take rest when you're not working, stretch, but you're still working on skills to help you get better.
I mean, the fact that you're going to be around some of the best coaches and players, probably across the country here, how motivating is that? And then just the fact that you can learn from, again, these type of coaches that have been around, the game for a long time, know the X's and O's, and just in terms of them, being able to give you feedback and just in terms of your game and what you can produce on the field, and just again improve on your, again as you, return to Franklinton High School, in the fall.
It's amazing because the coaches, they produce many NFL players, so they know what they're doing, trying to get you to the next level. And to go against good competition is what makes you better. Even though you might be a little worse than them or you could be better than them, it still makes you better by competing. And hopefully, once I go to those camps, I can take it back to the Rams and we can work on those things as a team.
It's great. Okay, you're just not a football player. You participate in taekwondo and jiu-jitsu. You hold a black belt and have competed as well. We always talk about physicality, but there's also the mental aspect of football. To be able to excel, as said, in taekwondo and jiu-jitsu, again, how important is that just in terms of that preparing or, helping you, aiding you in terms of playing football as well?
Well, the taekwondo, it helps you with the physical aspect because you have to spar, and helps you with the strength and in your legs and arms because you have to fight each other, and it helps you by stretching. And then by the jujitsu, it helps you do a takedown. So if you want to tackle somebody, and it helps you do escapes, and you can do pass work with it too. Like you can rush the quarterback with hand movements that you can use in jujitsu as well.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, it's just not about being an athlete, it's being a student athlete. You've been able to excel and flourish in the classroom, 4.25 GPA, taking honors classes, participating in the FCA club. Uh, Obviously, you have that, that work regimen down, just in terms of that structure, time management, and organization. I mean, that really, again, plays a pivotal role. I mean, just the fact that you were able to bounce out so effectively. Just talk about that, Jonathan.
Well, it's amazing because I have a great support system with my sister and my two parents, my mom and dad, and my family and friends. They support me. And when I'm not doing schoolwork or football, I like to spend time with them and go play catch outside, my family, or we like to play games. But school is it's not that hard because once you get the rhythm, you just get used to it. And I keep if mm, sorry, it's not hard. It's hard to keep your GPA up because you have so many distractions around you, and including sports, it's hard to keep it up because once you get home from practice, you're tired. You don't want to do homework. You have to shower, but you have to do that because you're a student before you're an athlete.
Yeah, no, definitely. Hey, just talk about in terms of Franklinton High School, the support from the student body, administration, and athletic department.
They support us a lot. We get meals every day before and after games. We get Gatorades. They help us. We have physical trainers that help us stretch and tape us up for the games. We have people that care about us by supporting us and sponsoring us. We have fans that come out every night to show support, even if they're not playing. They still show support to the Red Rams.
It's great. Hey, just in terms of the community as well, Franklinton, North Carolina, talk about that, because I think a lot of people underestimate how much support, I mean, just in terms of the community coming out to those home games and supporting the team, the players, the coaches, just, if you can comment on that as well.
Yeah, it's a small town, so everybody knows each other. So you have friends everywhere. You see them at the store, everywhere. So everybody knows each other. So once it's Friday nights, everybody just comes out because that's the entertainment of the week. And they just want to show support to their family and friends and their community.
Yeah, that's terrific. Hey, you talked about your family. You said your parents, your mom and dad. Your dad is a police captain. You have one sister, Raiden, who is 12 years old. Talk about just receiving that support. During this journey. Especially say athletics, but academics as well. Here, Jonathan.
Yeah, my mom's a teacher, so whenever my dad's at work, because it's hard for him to balance out his schedule, and every time he takes off for the games, he'll motivate me when I'm feeling down. But my mom, she'll help me with schoolwork if I need it. My sister will go outside, play with games with each other. We'll go play catch outside. She'll help me work out. She'll be my workout partner when I'm at the house. They just support me all the way around.
It's great. I know you say you need time to kick back and relax. You said you have quite a few hobbies. You enjoy playing video games, weightlifting, playing 7-on-7 football with your friends, enjoy grappling, doing jujitsu, but you also enjoy traveling with your family. And I really respect you for doing this, working with a youth group at your church, and then, of course, playing basketball and shooting pool. How important those moments? I mean, just the fact that you're able to, it said, just again, those times, be able to calm your mind, just, really take a deep breath and be able to focus on other activities as well.
Just being able to take your mind off of football, it just sometimes it gets a little stressful for football because you're focused on it 100% of the day. Nah, 9 times out of the week, you're just focused on football all the time. So sometimes it's just good to have a break and you just spend time with family and friends. And you just playing sports with each other, like 7-on-7, playing pool, just let you have laughs and builds that bond with your friends and family.
It's great. Hey, for you, the game of football, what makes it so special? You've been playing for a long time. I think since you were 6 years old. I mean, playing a long time. I mean, what is it about the sport? What are some of the intangibles, Jonathan, that really stand out for you, with the game?
Just building a bond with your teammates. Like once you have a bond with your teammates, it's hard to break. And football is nothing like anything else. You have this big team just together and you're close together and you're going to war every Friday night against another team who wants it just as bad as y'all. So building that bond that's what I like about the game and being physical. I like to be physical during things. That's why I do jujitsu and taekwondo.
Yeah, that's again, that's outstanding here. Up, okay, have to ask you, with either watching college or NFL, any particular players, especially linebackers, you pay close attention to and sort of try to emulate or maybe model your game after, Jonathan?
Khalil Mack is my favorite player. I'm a Bears fan, so I like to watch him. And I've been recently watching Will Anderson ever since he got drafted, watching his highlights and how he was able to make it so big and be so successful as a linebacker.
It's good to hear. That's cool. Hey, just wondering, I said before you get the final word here, Jonathan, I think you're in a great position to offer some much needed advice and message for the younger kids out there. Uh, we're trying to find their way in terms of sports. Maybe it is definitely football. And what would you say to them? And just in terms of trying to, it's very competitive out there. We have social media. Of course, you've been able to tap into that. What would you say to them as they're trying to, figure out like, what sport that they're going to be good at? And if it's football, like, what would you say to them?
Well, just follow your dreams and do what you love. And if you love something, give it all you got. Uh, don't let nothing hold you back. No doubters, no haters. Just keep going. And it might not just be football. You could find a different sport. And if you love that sport, give it 110% all the time. Because one day you can make your dreams come true.
Yeah, that's well said. Okay, Jonathan, want to give you the final word and message here. You definitely deserve the floor. I'm sure there are a lot of people you want to thank, family, friends, coaches, and teammates at Franklinton High School, the administration, athletic department, student body, and also the community, most importantly, of Franklinton, North Carolina. Really wanted to give you the floor.
I want to thank all my coaches who helped motivate me and help me want to play the game of football. I want to shout out my family for supporting me even when I get down and everything I go through and sending me to all these camps, even though they might be costly. I want to shout out the Red Rams and the community for showing out every night for football games and sponsoring us and motivating us to keep going, even if we have a tough loss we get motivated for the next week and go at it again.
That's awesome, man. Hey, Jonathan, it's been, said true honor and privilege being able to, I said speak with you. Once again, congrats on your success. I know that you still got 3 more years left, I said to achieve quite a bit here, especially on the gridiron. And wish you, said continued success and hoping to do this, again down the road.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you.